So what was it like on that overtime drive? Because it kind of seemed like you guys were able to just kind of pin your ears back and just go after them.
Yeah, it was excuse my voice, I kind of lost it out there, but it was pretty crazy. I mean, it was in the rain, the crowd was screaming. We couldn't even hear some of our checks, so we were just screaming at each other, and we all were on the same page, and we got it done. Everybody did their jobs, and that's memorable. I'll remember that the rest of my life.
So you got a big hit on Sam Howell on a fourth down stop. Can you walk us through that play? Just remember what you saw, or did it all kind of went really fast?
Yeah, actually, they called a blitz there, and they came out in a different type of formation, and I kind of recognized it on film. And as soon as he came, towards the line of scrimmage, I saw, he was holding the ball like an option, but I knew he really wanted to just keep it, so I just kind of just went, right at him and just try to get the stop.
So in a game that is supposed to be about offenses, what was the motivation defensively for you guys making an impact?
It was everything. I mean, even Coach Narduzzi before the game, he came up to us like, look, they're not putting respect on you guys right now. They're only talking about offense, and he was like, to win a championship, you need defense wins championships. And, we took that as a challenge. We took it personal today, and I think it showed.
Phil, after the game against Miami, you guys allowed 38. The last 2 weeks, you've kind of pinned your ears back. Yeah. Played well. What does it mean to bounce back from a game like that to put up a performance like this?
I mean, I think we learned a lot from that game, and I think this showed us that we could fight in dog fights, and we could go to overtime. It doesn't matter how long it takes, we're going to keep fighting, and every time we're going to bounce back, and I think that we showed our true colors today.
So how important do you feel like the early pressure you were able to get on Howell was, not just in stopping them early on, but kind of getting them out of what they wanted to do?
It was good. I mean, he loved to run, especially this year. Like 2 years ago, he wasn't running as much, but this year, he's tucking that thing and running. He's a strong runner too. So when we got pressure on him early, I think that kind of played a part in, their game plan a little bit, and it really helped us out and helped us figure out, how to attack them, and they had to make adjustments with their protections and stuff, and it all helped us out.
You've been around this program a long time. What have you seen in the growth of Servassier? I mean, now he's out there. I think he led you guys in tackles for loss, big plays in a big game. What's led to him being this guy?
Voss he's a great hard worker. He's super smart, and he's a leader. And I think he's coming into that leader role. Especially being the Mike linebacker, you gotta run the show a lot, and he always gives our pregame speeches and stuff. And he's just a hard worker, and he's a great football player, and it's really fun playing next to him. Somebody that I could look next to him. I know we're gonna get it done.
Bill, during a game like that, when this team gives up a 2-touchdown lead, and you end up having to go into overtime, can it be difficult in instances like that to maintain composure and to kind of refocus?
Yeah, it is. I mean, composure is really everything. Because, when things are going negative, I mean, in the offense, they were kind of, going through a little struggle in the third, fourth quarter. It's easy to point fingers and fight with each other. But I think through some of our losses and through some of our lessons we learned to just stay together. And the whole time, we stayed together today. And when they said it was overtime, we brought it up as a defense. And we were like, look, let's win. We're trying to win this championship, and there was no hesitation from anybody, and everybody was on board, from the scout team to the starters, and it was contagious. The energy was contagious.
Obviously your voice is kind of shot. And David's up here, you can barely speak as well. Can you take me through that scene in the locker room? What was that like? What was said that after you guys won? After we won.
Man, it was just super emotional. First thing we did was we said a prayer, just like we always do, and we were just hugging each other and thankful, and these are just like lifetime memories, and we're all super close, and I think this is probably the tightest team that I've been a part of. So we were just embracing the moment in there.
A lot of tense moments out there tonight.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself calm in those moments?
I mean, I always try and stay composed. That's like, something I've learned over the years. But I just try and, make sure everybody else is composed too. This is, my 6th year here, so, the experience plays a part in that for sure. But, I think everybody just fed off the energy, and we all were right here, and we were locked in and focused.
Phil, during your time here, you've been part of some pretty crazy and close games against Carolina.
Yeah.
How much as a team and as players do you all expect games against that team and that program to kind of turn out like this?
Every time. I mean, we knew it was going to be a 4-quarter fight. I mean, 5 quarters, but it's crazy. I mean, they're well coached. They're big, strong. Great quarterback. And they scheme us up very well. More than most teams. So we knew it was going to be a dogfight going in.
Pat told us that when Kenny threw the touchdown to Lucas, he said there's no way they're scoring on this drive. What was it like with the defense? Did anyone say anything? Did anyone step up and say anything to y'all as a group, or did you guys just march on?
Yeah, we kind of knew what time it was. I mean, we kind of wanted that. We kind of wanted to finish the game on defense, and that kind of proves like we're a good defense also. And I think we're tired of being slept on. You know what I'm saying? So I think we just proved who we were today.
Phil, what's going through your mind on that last play? Obviously, MJ grabbed the game ends. He probably could have taken it all the way potentially, but you wanted to kind of make the safe move. What's going through your mind at that time?
Yeah, well, I'm coming off the edge, and I see Cam. He has a good rush on him, and then I'm just worried about him scrambling, so I'm kind of just being careful, and I found an opportunity to apply some pressure too. And he just threw it up there, and I was just like, please, And I saw MJ catch it, and then he started running. I'm like, get down. But yeah, it was crazy.
What's it like to defend in front of the Panther Pit in a moment like that in the rain?
It's awesome. There's no other place I would want to be. I mean, you hear them just screaming, and you just feel the support right behind you, and you really don't want to let them get in that end zone, and it's awesome. It really is.
So you said this is one of the closest groups you've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
What's that do for communication and other intangibles on the field?
It's everything. I mean, chemistry, and we just know each other, and we could talk to each other like in between plays and when we're on the sideline. We can get intense with each other, but not take it too far. You know what I mean? And that's just part of just being like a brotherhood now.